Hello everybody, my name is John. It's good to be here tonight. I'm glad you guys are here. What would a comedian be without an audience? Thank you guys for coming here tonight. A little something about myself. I like to donate blood. We got any other blood donors here tonight? Woo! Nice. Last time I did that, it was like silence. I'm just like, all right, whatever, guys. I save lives. You guys don't. Sit down. Don't do anything about it. But I started donating blood when I was in high school, and the blood drive would come to my high school, and I would donate blood. And to be eligible to donate blood, I just made the weight limit in high school. You had to be 130 pounds. I was 135 pounds with a book bag on. And the first couple times I ever donated blood, I almost fainted. I started changing colors, and the nurses are like, all right, we're going to lean you back. We're going to put your feet above your head. You're starting to change colors. You kind of look like Yoda out here. We got to do something about this. And I'm just like messed up, I feel. And in high school, after you donate blood, all the cool kids are like, John, you gonna get drunk tonight? I almost died. No, I'm not gonna get drunk tonight. But a lot of my friends, they'll get like missed calls from the Red Cross. Like, oh, they're so annoying. They always call me. I'm like, it was for a good cause, They're not trying to sell you anything. They don't want your money. Yeah, they want my blood. No. Here's $20 for cancer. I'll keep my blood in my arm. It's like, all right, I understand that logic. But I'm such a nerd about donating blood. I have the blood donation app on my phone. I schedule appointments. They send me reminders. And on the blood donating app, you can join groups. It's like women that donate blood, whatever that donate blood. I joined the skaters that donate blood. You have to be a skater and donate blood. I'm the only one in it, so we're taking applications. You got to meet a certain criteria, though. But now when I donate blood, I go to a church. I sign in. I'm on the list, and they know who I am. I sign in, and then I wait for them to take me back, and they always hand you that pamphlet about donating blood, like info about blood. So I sit down, I look at the pamphlet, I never read it, I just skim through it. But for some reason, my eyes always land on the part in the pamphlet that says, if you're a male, have you ever had sexual encounters with another male, ... even once, ... no, wrong, no, that is not me, wrong bar, no, I have not. So then they take me and they put me in the cubicle. I feel like Peter Gibbons in Office Space. I'm just like, is this what cubicle life is like? Like, this does suck. So they prick my finger to get my blood type, and the thing shocks me every time. That prick is so annoying. And then you have to answer stuff on the computer about yourself. The nurse leaves because it's all personal and stuff. And on the blood donating computer, it's like, have you ever been to the UK in the 1980s? I was born in 1990. Have you ever had a blood transfusion? I don't even know what that is. And then the next question will be, if you're a male, have you ever had sex with another male, ... even once? Is someone AIMing me? Like, no, exclamation point, send, warn, like, no. So now when I go to donate blood, they lay me down in the dentist chair, and these nurses at these blood drives, I mean, God bless them. These STDs, these STNAs, some of them, most of them are great. Some of them are real bad. When you've donated as much blood as I have, do these nurses mess up all the time. They miss your vein, the computer, the machine malfunction, I don't know, they mess up. Like, I swear, just like STNAs, they're just like the lowest on the totem pole. And they're just like, who should we get to take blood out of the donating civilians' arms? Let's get the least, most inexperienced nurses we can find. Basically, the blood drive nurses, they're just the open mic of the medical field. They'll let any idiot on stage. Oh, you're 18, you want to do comedy? Yeah, get up there. You're 18, you almost graduated high school. Yeah, you can take blood out of this guy's arm. Then after donating blood, it's just like, I took time out of my day to give blood to someone I'll never meet. You accuse me of being gay in multiple ways, and you miss my vein. You got anything to eat? And this plate got some crackers, got like anything. And they make you sit for 15 minutes, but I stay for 15 minutes because I want to. And they have these old women that help out, and A lot of them will get me stuff like, this one old woman came up to me, she's like, oh, do you want a strawberry juice box? I'm like, listen here, Evelyn. Give me a grape juice box and we have a deal, okay? Make it grape. And that's my time, everybody. Thanks a lot.
Keep it going for John Hawley. And not just because he looks like Morrissey tonight. Stop me, stop. All right, let's keep the show rolling with Mr. Alliteration himself, Mr. Patrick Pope.
Did you guys ever realize that Anne Frank's diary is just Harry Potter if Anne Frank had won? Like, think about this. Very, very similar. They each have like just an angry overlord that wants pure bloods. Yeah. I think that actually Harry Potter might be Anne Frank's diary if the Nazi science experiments had worked. Like, we just have, you know, Anne Frank jumping out of closet, shooting spells at Hitler. It's a good visual, just imagine it. This poor little Jewish girl, just depression, it's sad. Do you also realize that if you play the Insane Clown Posse over the Goonies, you have Stephen King's It? I like the quote, the more things change, the more they stay the same. It's like, it just rings true with me. It's like, you look at the past and you look at the present and like, yeah, everything's gotten different, but it's still exactly the same, because we all have friends, that douchebag that sells Scentsy. You do. You have a friend that sells Scentsy and you hate them and you want to shove their candles up their ass and light them. Anyway, our parents had assholes that tried to sell them Mary Kay because our parents were ugly. And like, it just goes like Mary Kay and Tupperware parties, and now we're having like Scentsy parties. You come over and you smell this, and like we have dildo parties now. It's just, come on over. I'll sell you a candle. I'll sell you a dildo. Don't worry, that candle is strong enough to cover up the scent. Your kids will not ask any questions. What? You never bought a dildo from your friend? Thank you. What's your name, mate? Yes, you with glasses. No, not you, the other one, the cool one.
Oh, Wade.
Wade?
Yeah.
Never mind. What's your name, mate?
Ted.
Ted? That's a real name. Ted, you've never been invited to a sex story party?
Unfortunately, no.
No? Oh, I'm sorry. Like, cause it's, I haven't went, but I've been invited. It sounded fun, just sit around, cause it's the whole like shop class thing. Everybody's like, oh, we gotta take shop, but no, you take that creative cooking class because you get to sit around with a bunch of women playing with dildos. Yes, the old man, what's your name?
Terry, but I go by
You go by,
Father Time.
what?
Father Time.
Father Time.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
No,
Never mind, I'm just gonna come over here. Mark, where am I at, mate?
320.
320? Alright, I've been thinking a lot about the theory of evolution, and like, I just moved from Tennessee, so forgive me for thinking about evolution, but like, I see, like, I don't know, I think it's nature's way of its, like, I think mental handicaps are nature's way of attempting evolution. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, like, just imagine I'm nature and I'm wearing a button-up, like, scientific-looking motherfucker over here. I'm just like, hey, what happens if I add an extra chromosome to this person? Oh, fuck, he's eating soap. Ted, scratch that one off. What happens if I make him really, really obsessive-compulsive? Ah, fuck, he has to beat the cat against the wall before he answers the phone. It's not gonna work. What if I make him autistic? If I make him pay attention to every little detail around the world? I think I might be onto something. Have you ever heard an autistic kid play guitar? No? YouTube, now. It's 2016. You will be enlightened, you will see the future, and you'll be like, this is gonna be a good world. Because look at it like this, look, all right. Ted, what are you good at?
Running.
Running? What are you good at that involves thinking?
Drumming.
Drumming? There's an autistic kid that makes you look like a troglodyte while drumming. Example for you. Peyton Manning is known as one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, is in another Super Bowl, and if he fucks this joke up for me, I'm going to personally kick his ass. But Peyton Manning has 1 Super Bowl ring. His autistic little brother has 2. Are you good, or are you autistic good?
Keep it going for Patrick Pope. And everybody wants to look on Patrick's face when I say this. Please welcome, after a long absence, our next comedian up to the stage, Terry, who we also like to call Father Time.
Y'all think I need help because I'm an old fart. There you go. Everybody shut off and get a laugh, right? Now this guy was talking about giving blood, right? For me, I can't give blood because they don't want mine. Mine is Polish. It would not work in regular people. It would go the wrong fucking way. I'm gonna have to start getting paid for doing this shit because if Donald Duck Trump gets in, he's gonna fire my ass. Then I have to get a job at Walmart and learn how to say, "Do you need a buggy?" I had the weirdest fucking dream last night. Seriously. I dreamed I gave the Aflac duck a blowjob. Excuse me. I got a tickle. Blowjob. Thank you. Yeah, speaking of blowjobs, a friend of mine was trying to get his girlfriend for months, to give him a blowjob. So she finally did it, and and then she says, "Did I do it right?" He says, "How the fuck can I know? You're the cocksucker." My wife is always criticizing me about the way I dress. This morning she looked at me and took me to the mirror and she says, "Look at you. You're a mess. Nothing you got on matches. And it's all wrinkled." I was naked. She likes to take me grocery shopping so I can push the cart and watch the purse. And true story, she'll say, "Stand here, wait there, stay there, don't move." Okay, the other day, a guy came up to me and says, "Are you nuts or what? You let this woman treat you like a child." She says, "Stand here, wait there, no, you can't buy this, no, you can't buy that." If you had balls and a dick, you would let this woman make you look like an asshole. I says, "I do." They're in the purse. Right next to the checkbook I used to have. When I got married, I told a friend of mine that there's very strict rules carved in stone. You're only going to do what I want to do. You're only going to eat what I want to eat. You're only going to have money when I give you some, and when I have friend's over, you don't have a damn thing to say about it. And when I want sex, you better hurry up and drop your drawers. He says, is that what you told your wife? I said, hell no, that's what she told me. But I had to come back to that. I took off my pants and threw them at her, and I says, put these on. She says, I can't wear your pants. I said, you goddamn right you can't wear my fucking pants. I want to be the boss of this family, and don't you forget it. So then she took off her panties and threw them at me. And she said, put these on. I says, I can't get into your panties. And she says, that you never fucking will until you change your attitude. I'm starting to get the light. My time's up, I think.
You got a minute left.
Okay, cool. I'd like to talk about, real fast, the fart. Yeah, the fucking fart. Hey, don't look at me. The Lord created a fart, and Daddy put a smell with it so even the deaf could enjoy it. Remember this fucking joke. Oh yeah, the Lord knew that we needed a fart. How else could we eat a extra large pizza, a bowl of chili, 2 burritos, and wash it down 4 or 5 beers and not be able to fart? 2 days you'd be a balloon. In a week you'd be a fucking rocket. Anybody here ever fart? Anybody here ever been to the movies and let out one of those real quiet farts and then sit there and watch people move? Anybody here ever fart and blame it on the dog? Get out of the living room, you stinky son of a bitch. Well, I think my time is up. You guys have a good time, drink, and enjoy yourselves. And if you don't enjoy the show, bend over and I'll drive you to Detroit.
Keep it going for Father Time, everybody. And now we're gonna drop to the next comedian a few decades worth of age. Let's keep that there. All right, I just hope I pronounce his name correctly because he sounds like a Bond villain. Please give it up for Eric Anisimov.
Howdy. Hi. So this week, yesterday was pretty nice out. It was a beautiful day. Too bad my grandma died. Yeah. So I don't understand how people have so much problem losing weight. There's so many solutions to it. Like, meth sheds out those pounds. So my life is kind of like the movie Dear John. Total fucking disaster. So anyway, here's a story for you guys. I'm gonna move this out of the way.
So is his haircut.
So I was hanging with this girl, and one thing led to another, and well, next thing you know, I'm on her floor. She said it'd be easier that way. She was like dragging her fingers across my face, looking me in the eyes and stuff. I was real into it, dude. Fucking love getting my makeup done. I actually started doing my own makeup though. Like, people say I'm gay for it. Like, that's not gay, and neither is sucking 3 dicks in 1 weekend. Fuck you, Connor. But no, like, doing makeup isn't gay. Like, one of the reasons I wanted to start doing my own makeup is so I can have girls ask me to do their makeup. Like, come on, dude, that's sly as fuck right there. That's genius. Like, you got guys that can play guitar. You got guys that can cook real good. But then there's me. I'm the makeup guy. And like, just like think back on it though. Like you get a girl coming up to you and they're like, You just look at them and go like, yo, your eyebrows look like trash. Let me help you out a little. They love it. They love it. But no, like makeup's cool and all, but yeah, I'm liking it. So I have this buddy Sam, and me and Sam used to get up to some hectic shit. We did like some straight hood rat shit, dude. But there was this one time me and Sam were hanging out at my house. We noticed like at the end of my driveway, there was like a hornet's nest, like up in by my house in a tree, like a huge one. So like the civil humans we are, we threw rocks at it, and the hornets got pretty pissed. But we're humans and we're better than them, so we kept throwing rocks at it. And eventually we ran out of rocks. So I ran in my house real fast and I grabbed like, canned food. The perfect rock alternative. And we started throwing cans at it. We ran out of cans. So, like barbarians, we ran at this fucking hornet's nest with sticks and shit. And needless to say, the hornets tried to pull a sly one on us. So we ran like little shitheads back to his car, and like the modern humans we are, and hid in there for a little while. It's pretty great. But speaking of Sam's car, dude, I remember going back from McDonald's with him one day. And all of a sudden, the normal thing happens. An owl swoops in front of it and we kill it. Rest in peace. He insists that owl lived, but that owl was under the tire, I guarantee it. But the thing that sucks about that is not only does that car kill the hopes and dreams of Hornet's revenge, I guess it kills the hopes and dreams of poor Hogwarts students who never got their letter. But the great thing about that story, though, is I remember we were driving back from a concert. It was me and some other guy. And I was like, dude, did you hear about that time Sam hit an owl? And he was like, that's tragic. That's so sad. And well, we were driving along, and then an owl hit us. Yeah, he would go, this owl just flies at the car. And we're like, did we just seriously get hit by an owl? Like, is that owl out for revenge now? But yeah, this is all great. So, I recently started a rap career for myself. As you can see, I'm an aspiring rapper with all my swag and stuff. But no, dude, I want to aspire to be like my hero, the Thin Shady, Eminem. And you see, Eminem has this song called Rap God. And in that song, he raps really fucking fast. Like, I think the statistic is 5.6 words per second, if I'm not mistaken. But if you fact check me, I'll tell you you're a fucking asshole. No, like, I thought about it, and I'm like, if I ever want to be as good of a rapper as the Thin Shady, I'm going to have to rap that fast. So I tried, and I'm like, all right, I got to figure out how many words I can rap per second. You guys want to figure this out with me? Yeah. All right, well, here goes nothing. Ooh. Can't even do one. I don't know how this is going to work out, but I'm going to be a great rapper one day. Keep an eye out for my name. My rap name, it's Thuggish Cocaine. All right, thank you guys. That's my time.
Give it up for Eric Anisimov. He's from the comic, doing great in the new country. All right, your next comic to the stage has a much more Anglo name. Not that that's better or worse, I'm just saying. Please welcome Marcus Davis.
First off, I want to say before I say anything, did y'all notice that motherfucking recorder said turn your beeper off? You young motherfuckers don't even know what the fuck a beeper is. I do though. But I just want to say, goddammit, give it up for me, because I came a long motherfucking way on a quarter tank of gas. I came from Cincinnati, goddammit. So give it up. About 6 miles out, the gas light came on. I'm staring at the motherfucking gas light. I'm staring. Then I did the dumbest shit on the planet. I turned the music down. And I'm saying to myself, why the fuck you turn the music down? What, you want to hear the motherfucker run out of gas? Then on top of that, I been riding this motherfucker for years with the check engine light on, the brake light on, the oil, but now you want to turn the motherfucker down because the fucking gas light on. Bullshit. Last week I celebrated a birthday. I turned 45. Give it up for that. And on that same day, I had sex with my wife. I'm only telling y'all this because they both only happen once a year. Cause I'm gonna keep it real. She gonna be pissed. I don't give a fuck. My wife is sort of like she like a coochiologist. I don't know if y'all know what that fuck it is. It's kind of like a gynecologist, but it's just that they went to a community college. So that's what the fuck that is. I mean, like, she know all kind of shit that people shouldn't know about their coochie. Like, she know the pussy pH balance and shit like that. Then she trying to have a baby. She know when she ovulating. Who the fuck knows that shit? And the fucked up part is, once again, I said I'm 45, so I got 3 grandkids already. So now I'm gonna have a new little baby, and my grandkids gonna be like this. I'm about to take my uncle to the park. That's some bullshit. That shit crazy. Some I've been celebrating, some I've been telling everybody I'm like real happy about. After 20 years, I took an HIV test. But the only difference is this time, I took a couple of them before, but this time I gave them the right number so they could call me back. I normally don't give them the right number because I don't want the motherfucker to call me and tell me I got the shit. So I just don't give them the right number. Just let me fucking die. Fuck that. But, so I gave them the right number. They called me back and shit. The motherfucker's like, yeah, Mr. Davis, we got your HIV results. Give it to me, dog. That motherfucker said negative. I said negative. Boy. I was so motherfucking happy. I said, God damn. I guess I fucked all the right prostitutes and Charlie Sheen fucked the wrong ones. And I paid a lot less than he did. I just wanted to go out and just celebrate and just fuck somebody unprotected. Serious. That's fucked up. I'm gonna get in trouble for this motherfucker. As soon as I load this motherfucker on YouTube, my ass is in trouble. But recently I joined this Facebook group, this Facebook weight loss support group, and cause the nigga, I gotta lose some shit. I'm fucked up. So we in there, we talking and shit, we sharing secrets and like stuff, and then this motherfucking girl come on there. Everybody, they post their weight and their videos and their progress. It's a little motherfucker there. This bitch like 5 foot. This bitch weigh like 300 pounds. Now mind you, I said we in a weight loss group. You know what this bitch said? I know a way to make healthy macaroni and cheese. First of all, bitch, you weigh 300 pounds. So that motherfucking macaroni is not that motherfucking healthy. She telling me this what kind of cheese and seasons. Bitch, you weigh 300. Alright, I got one little thing. I'm gonna say this real quick. In the weight loss shit, recently I fell out and I had to go to the motherfucking hospital for my little heart shit. They sent me to the cardiovascular center. Did y'all hear that? Cardiovascular? That's a hard word for me. There's a lot of syllables. So I go to the cardiovascular center. I'm fancy now, I'm gonna keep saying it. And the fucked up part was I get in there and shit, and everybody in there fat. I'm like, this is not helping the situation. Like, I'm in this motherfucker for a damn near heart attack and everybody here fat. Like, what kind of, like, there ain't no fucking support. Like, I'm looking like, damn, why the fuck everybody here fat? Like, what kind of motivation is that? But I guess they probably get free tune-ups and shit, so they don't give a fuck. They just eat what the fuck they want to eat. Hey, my name is Marcus. That's my time. I appreciate y'all.
Keep it going for Marcus Davis. Before I go further, I have to remember Patrick's notebook.
Good job.
I've forgotten like the last 3 times.
That was
I'm a remedial MC. All right, let's keep the laughter going from Cincinnati to the greatest city on earth, New York City. Please welcome Cody Osterman.
Yeah, this is all fucked up, isn't it?
All right. I went to see The Revenant this week. If you're expecting a bear rape joke, it's not coming. But going to the movies in this town kind of scares me. I'm from New York, as the MC said. Joe. Yeah, that's his name. Forgot that for a second, Joe. So, I'm afraid now of a mass shooting in the local movie theater. Has anyone been to the theater here in town? First of all, this is the setting of every zombie movie, am I right? Like, clearly, they filmed scenes of Dawn of the Dead in that place. Second of all, there are 3 different stores in this mall where you can buy Confederate flags. This is a small town in Midwestern Ohio, in a small, rundown movie theater. This is exactly where all of these mass shootings happen. And we're laughing about it. This is amazing. We're laughing about it. One guy in the state of Washington, I don't know if anyone read this today, was also afraid of going to the movies. So before he went to see 13 Hours this afternoon, he popped his Xanax, drank a tall boy of Miller High Life, and then headed to the theater. Also, he snuck in his handgun. Yeah, and in the middle of the movie, he shot the person in front of him. Yeah, thank you. This isn't funny. This is a PSA. It's a wake-up call, people. He shot the woman in front of him 15 minutes. Am I the only one who thought, maybe that's because this was a Michael Bay film, that it's kind of all right? If you shoot someone during a Woody Allen movie, it's kind of weird. But if you shoot someone during a Michael Bay movie, it's like, hey, stuff happens. God, all that set up for a really bad Michael Bay joke. It's great, great. Okay. A lot of my friends are getting engaged now. They post their photos on Facebook and Instagram. And so they all have the "she said yes" post, followed by the on one knee photo, followed by another photo of them already with this "she said yes" balloon. Do they buy the balloons ahead of time? Isn't that a bit overzealous? I know if I ever try to propose to someone, I'm not thinking ahead of time what I'm going to do when she says yes. I have an exit strategy in place. I want to know the available exits. I want to plan it in a perfectly neutral spot where we can both walk our separate ways and it's not weird. I'm thinking maybe a public park. Another one of my friends posted a photo of him and his now fiance with their faces both on a cake that said "she said yes." Imagine eating that cake if she says no. Oh my God, that's amazing. That is the best piece of cake you could ever have. Or do you return it? They'd be like, all right, we'll just wait, we'll keep it in storage. Another friend, and this is all true, another friend put up a caricature, like the ones you get at Disneyland, like the giant faces with the huge ears of him and his girlfriend. First of all, not flattering. Second of all, what do you do with this if she says no? Well, I have this framed "she said yes" caricature, just waiting. I don't know. Please? Please? All right, I know I won't ever get to propose to someone because that would involve me actually being in a relationship that lasts more than 2 months. The last relationship I was in, my partner was not too happy with my mouth to vagina performance. And that's not really my fault. I'm very uncoordinated down there. I'm like a 5-year-old trying to play soccer. I have no idea what I'm doing. My arms are flailing. I got no idea. Or like a dog trying to play the trombone. Yeah, it's cute at first. Sometimes you'll even laugh a little bit. But at the end of this experience, you want to hear some music, don't you? Yeah, and that music's an orgasm. And that's my time. Thank you very much.
Keep going, Cody Osterman. Cincinnati to New York to parts unknown. There are one-word artists in the world, people. Madonna, Prince, Adele. Bowling Green is lucky enough to have Luis. Come on up.
Muchas gracias y bienvenido aquí a Grumpy Days todo el mundo. ¿Cómo se sientan esta noche? That's right, come on, let's give it up now. We gotta be multicultural here. I'll just say it for you. Shalom, hola, assalamu alaikum. I like that salami with bacon. I grew up in a multicultural world. I grew up in a barber shop in Harlem because I am from New York and my grandfather was a barber, right? And he had all kinds of things going on in that barber shop. One day this brother walks in, sits down in the chair and just goes like this. And he goes back and forth and back and forth. And finally my grandfather said, yo, what is this going on? What is going on here? He said, man, I'm a merchant marine, and I've been at sea for 7 months, and I just can't get used to the land yet. And this is why I'm sitting